Recording. Yes, nice. Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our VP meeting. Woo! This is VP meeting number 1, 2, 3, 4. No, third one. Yes, I think it's our third one. So, congrats, everyone. You survived the whole quarter. You went to Atlantis, or not. It's okay. And we grew 300% in March. So everything's going great. So, woo! Are you excited? Thanks for coming, by the way. I know that everyone's really busy, so it means a lot that you or your proxy can come, because I think the information is really good for all of us to be on the same page. So, this is Thunder Passion quarter review. Woo! One quarter has passed already. 3 months of your term is gone. Now you have 9 more months. That's crazy, right? That's insane. Okay. So, what are we talking about today? So today we actually are gonna change the meeting a bit. The first update is passion updates, and then a talent review, and then quarter review in terms of numbers, and then talent review from Selene. So Selene, as you know, is MCVP TXP. So she unfortunately could not make it, but this is information from her that's extremely useful. So I just want you to understand a different perspective. And then number 4, it's called Bring Back from Atlantis. So instead of just me talking, I want Isra, Laura, Maria Rojas, and Mane. Woo! Congrats, guys. Those people are going to share what they learned in Atlantis, and more importantly, like what we should do as oGCDP for quarter 2, because it's our most important time of the year. And then number 5 is just time to work, as you know. So that's the agenda for today. And if you guys have questions, please just ask, interrupt, type, whatever you want. And yeah, cool. Okay. So, first part, updates. Whoa. The major update is that if you don't know, we have a roll call, we have a video from Atlantis, and we have a lot of, we have a t-shirt, we have a logo, we have a lot of amazing things. But mainly, I want to thank Luis Angel and Oscar. You guys are really cool. In Atlantis, they took a lot of videos, and they made some really cool videos about the oGCDP time that we had. So I'm going to show one right now. Unfortunately, I cannot show both, just one, because, I don't know, YouTube fucks up. But this first video is from Luis Angel. So if everyone could watch this, I'm going to play it in the webinar. It's pretty cool. He's not here, but thank you for making it. Okay, let's watch. Woo! Awesome. Okay, so if you guys don't know, that was a lot of footage from our oGCDP time. So thank you so much, Luis Angel, for making that. It was really cool, and as you know, guys, if you don't know, that was my last conference, so I cried and whatever. So it was pretty fun. And I'm really happy with this culture, so I want to ask you guys if you could bring that culture to your LC and make your members feel like part of the Passion family, it'd be great. So the other thing, I know. So we can't watch it now because my internet doesn't show it, but this is a video of our roll call made by Oscar. So actually, mandatory, you must learn our roll call, and all your members must learn the roll call. It's candy. So that in Everest, we can dance the roll call even better. Cool. So thanks, guys, for that great culture. I think it's really important for us to feel proud as OGCDP. All right. So next up, quarter review. So I'm going straight to it. It's important to analyze numbers as usual because numbers are the language we use to, quantify our success. So I want to preface this by saying some of these numbers may be scary, some may seem like success or failure, but instead I want us to look at these and learn. Like if we're not reaching our goals, let's think about, okay, like that happened, like what can I do to improve for quarter 2, especially for Fruit Peak. So straight up, just gonna go to this. This was in the newsletter. These were our goals, like all of our LC year plans for quarter 1. And as you could see, we got amazing marketing. Actually, even though it's only 47%, it is a lot of people who could be EPs. We had almost 1,000 interviews, which is great, but that means we suck at conversion and we're not interviewing all the people that sign up. And we had 311 approved, which is really wonderful. In March, we grew 300%, which is great, but it's still not enough. Like now it's kind of getting late and close to summer, so we need to match everyone ASAP because we don't want to match them and have them match 1 week before realization and their flight is expensive and everything is rushed and everyone is stressed. If we match early, then it's actually easier for the customer. And that was our 130 realizations, mostly from January. We did not have a lot for off-peak, but there was 67% there. So now let's break that down into LCs. So guys, let's take a few seconds and look at this. So these numbers may not be totally accurate for the expansions and SUs because it's hard to track that on Expa, but we did our best with the audits. So if you can notice, in the part in the middle, approved, it's everyone's planned approvals for quarter 1 matches. And this was what was achieved. And then the column here says percent achieved. It's how much of your goal did you achieve? And then the same thing for realization. So guys, this is on the Isaac and Mexico LC goals. I made another pestaña. It's called like quarter 1 PVA. So this is really important. I want you guys to actually like look at that tab afterwards and actually discuss this with your members. So first I want to say IPN, UNAM, Guanajuato, Ibero, León, Sinaloa, and UPE, you did not achieve your matching goals. I think you guys did wonderful and you grew compared to last year, but you did not achieve the goals you set out to do for matching, and it's almost the same for realization. But there was some great news, like ITAM actually over-accomplished their matching goal, great job. La Salle did too, but the plan was very small. Actually, I know the Maria Rojas, she needs to change her plan, but it's fine. And then for realization, IPN, ITAM, León, La Salle, and UPE did not achieve their realization goals. But UNAM achieved the realization goal, and Guanajuato and Ibero planned 0, but they got 1, and Sinaloa planned 0, but they got 2. So even though some of these may seem bad or good, there's just things we can learn from. So in terms of achievement, let's say congratulations, woo! UNAM, Guanajuato, ITAM, and La Salle, woo! Great job, guys. Honestly, like achieving your goals is the most important thing. Like in the world, whether it's a small goal or big goal. So honestly, you should be very, very proud. Like I see UNAM, like you achieved 132% of your goal, like great job. Hi, Isra. So next tier is tier 4. So let's take our time to look at this. So as you can see, I'm going to read them out. For matching, Chihuahua, Guadalajara, SEM, Tampico, Toluca, Laguna, Mérida, Puebla, Querétaro, Santa Fe, OMX did not achieve their matching goal. Did not. And for realization, for off-peak mainly, like it's very similar. Guadalajara, SEM, Monterrey, Tampico, Toluca, Laguna, Mérida, Puebla, Querétaro, Santa Fe, and Tabasco did not. But there are people who did achieve their goals. So I actually want to give a huge shout out. First one, for matching, like Monterrey and Tabasco, fucking congratulations. This Oscar, you almost doubled like what your plan was, which is great. And Mana, you exceeded your plan too. And for realization, like Alicia, congratulations. Santa Fe, congratulations. OMX, congratulations. You guys overachieved your goals. So really, really, really congratulations. Like that's really good. And for people who did not achieve their goals, it's important to review this with your members as usual. Okay? Next tier is tier 5. Yay. So take some time. Again, with SUs and expansions, I'm sorry if the numbers are wrong because it was hard for me to, it's hard to track those things. So let me know if numbers are wrong or right. But here, there's a lot of success and a lot of like people not achieving goals. So I'll say Juárez, Obregón, Victoria, Cuerna, Guanajuato Sur, UDEM, and Zacatecas. I think you guys like are doing great, but you are not achieving your goals for matching. And for realization, it's almost the same thing. But I think there's a lot of success, like, who are they? Aguascalientes, Celaya, Hermosillo, Irapuato, Los Mochis, Oaxaca, and Veracruz. Woo! Congratulations! You're achieving your matching goal. It's wonderful. And I see Veracruz, you only planned 2, which is small, but you got 15. So, like, great job. Honestly, that's fucking amazing. And same like Oaxaca, Hermosillo, I know you exceeded your goals. So really great job, guys. Hermosillo, also, you have 3 realizations and you planned 1. Congratulations for that. Oh my god. Oh, Veracruz, you got 5 when you planned for 2. Like, fucking, that's great. And Andy, oh, she's not here, but in Aguascalientes, like, she's overachieving her goals too. So really great job, guys. So again, like, this is just something to learn, and your members need to know this. It's not just you. Your members need to feel, okay, all together, we have to achieve this goal for this month or this week or this quarter, okay? So I'll move quickly. Da-da-da. Okay. I mean, before I go to this, are there any questions? Si no... Okay. Fer says no. Okay, then let's move on. So next is talent review. Woo! So normally here I would introduce Selene, but because she's super smart and she made all these numbers, but she's not here. So I will do my best to explain them. So talent review, presented by Ross, not Selene. She's not here. Okay, so what is our talent capacity? We have 1,880 members after recruitment finished in February. So just so you guys know, this is the total number of power, human power, that we have to make exchange happen and to change lives. So it's really important to know your productivity for your members. And we have 997 newbies. So in 6 weeks, by middle February or whatever, we got all those newbies. So that's a lot, that's 1,000 newbies. So you'll notice we have 1,000 newbies, but 880 old members. So we have to focus a lot on actually empowering them to make sure they know what they're doing. What does that look like? Well, in terms of the roles, we have 1,480 members and 400 leaders. So these team leaders include VP and LCP, obviously. But mostly they are like TLPs for oGC, for whatever function. So as you could see, on average, your TLP probably has 3.7 members. Maybe in your LC it's different. Your leader might have like 6 members, which is a lot more, which is totally fine. But this is the state of the country. And actually this is very good because a leader should have around 3 members. So it's good that we have 3.7 members per leader. And so this means we actually have not just the number of members, but teams. We have approximately like 350 teams that are working towards something. And not just one oGCDP team. I mean, like, you might have 2 oGCDP teams in your LC. So it's important to think in teams. Allocation BOFO. Who knows what is BOFO? Or FOBO? Can someone answer? Yes, back office. You're right, Isra. It is back office, front office allocation. Yes, Sony, Aleda. Correct. You get a cookie. So this is very good. So our goal is trying to be 70%, so 70% to be front office. So we're only 65, but it's really good. It's improved from last year. So it's getting better and better and better. We're having more people doing operations. Retention Q1, 97%. So this is good. This means at the beginning in January, we had 1,947 members. And at the end of March, end of Q1, we had 1,880 members. So we lost 67 members. But honestly, this is the best retention we've ever had. So losing all those members means maybe losing 2 members per LC, which is pretty bad because maybe they're new members who quit. But overall, it's a very high rate, so that's a great job. But the problem is now in April and May is the normal time when members quit. So you might have members that are not doing work, they don't like Isaac, you're not sure what to do with them. This might be the time for them to quit or for you to decide maybe they don't belong in Isaac. So really focus on retention about like why members stay and how you can motivate members to actually do exchange. De cuatro? Okay. Okay, Manuel. Okay, so next is productivity. This is really important because it's literally what we do. So let's focus on oGCDP. Here we have 127 realizations. So this was made kind of in the middle of March. So maybe the numbers are slightly different. We have 263 members in oGCDP. So that means the productivity was 0.4 realizations per member, if that makes sense. So I know the realizations, maybe it's not like the members did the work because they're newbies and the realizations mostly come in January, but it's important to think about this productivity rate because it needs to be better. Now here, this means in the country, we have 0.2 realizations per member. This is the average for the whole country. Now here's the rate I want you guys to look at. We have 294 approved. It was near the end of March, so the number is 311, but here it's 294 matches and 263 members. So that means our productivity is 1.1. So I want to ask you guys, like, what do you think about this productivity rate? Sony says it can be better. Yes. Alejandro from Hermosillo says the same thing. Manny says the same thing. Yes, you're right. Okay. And who knows what is the supposed to be conversion rate, the productivity rate for a member in oGCDP? How many matches should they have? Yes, exactly, Manny. 5 matches per semester. So I know that we still have April and May, but this is very scary because that means, honestly, like some of these members in March, some people do like 4 or 5 matches by themselves. So there's a lot of members who have 0 matches. It means they've done 0 work. Yes, they've done tabling, boothing, calling interviews, but honestly, they have 0 results. And it should be 5 per semester. Can I ask a question? Like, who has members with 0 matches? Victor, we have in UNAM. Sony has in ITAM. Frida in Querétaro, yes. Everybody! Woohoo! Okay. Great. So, thanks for being honest. At the end of the webinar, we have a space for discussion. I would love for you guys to talk about, like, what are you trying to do to make your members more productive? So just think about that thing for now because that is our biggest problem. Because I know some TLPs, even TLPs here, they honestly, maybe they do a lot of the work. They have all the matches. But members need to be doing most of the matches. So nationally, the productivity is 0.3 approved per member. Okay, now in terms of TXP implementation, this was set as mandatory for a TXP timeline, RIS, EPA, and MAS. So very, very happy that we had 100% of LCs implement these events. Everyone had a RIS and an EPA and a MAS, which is awesome. And for oGCDP, especially RIS, it's super important because we need those members to become, EPs to become members. And if you guys, it's not here, but we had 97 EPs become members in like January, February. And that's the most we've ever had. So congratulations, guys. I think we're doing our job to help TXP. Next is IXP culture. So this is something TXP tracks. So right now, 27 entities have a plan for IXP. That means that they have like a specific goal for the number of members they want to go on exchange. Right now, we only have 37 members matched for IXP and 15 realized, mostly from like the previous peak, like in January. So it's actually very low. So we have space later, but guys, like we talked about in Atlantis, IXP is huge. Like as oGCDP, sometimes we can forget that our best customers are the members in the LC, and that a member in like IGIP has no idea that they could match very easily to like a GCDP. And we have to, with TXP, it's our job to make sure all the members understand, okay, I can match right now, like why don't I just go for the summer? So there's lots of resources about that, and me and Selene will be talking more about it. But really, guys, like your VP TXP and you should be best friends, trying to make this happen every single meeting, every single LC meeting, LC day, whatever you have, like all of your members should be applying for opportunities. Cool. And at the end, there's a 26 entities have a local education plan. 36 have an education manager in the TXP team. And from the national side, there's like national education, webinars, resources to help that. So for education, the conclusion is that I think TXP has done a really good job. And as oGCDP, I know you guys have done an amazing job with your members to make sure they know what to do. But now it's time to take action. So education is done. Like education is fucking done. If your member does not know how to do something, that's okay. They could just do it. And when they try to do it, if they fail or succeed, it's okay. They learn how to do it. But guys, I don't want to hear any bullshit about like I'm educating my members. They need to practice first before they do anything. No. Your members, all of our members need to do. And in the process of doing, they will learn. Okay, it's okay if they fail a bit because they'll learn like how to do things. That's the magic of Isaac. So that's it from TXP. Does anyone have any questions about this part? No. Then you make a plan. So Maria asked, what if my TXP has no plan? That's good. Maria, I can send you the resources because the NST have made like a lot of resources, but I really like you need to force a plan. Like it's not just your TXP, it's also for OGIP because they have global entrepreneurs for the summer. So make the plan like this week. And if your TXP is kind of confused, that's okay. You can ask me or Selene for more resources. Oh, okay, you say she thinks that I have to do it. So honestly, it's both of your responsibilities. Like it's your job to make sure all of the GCDP information is very clear, because maybe members they have no idea what is oGCDP, but she has to help you with making sure like all the VPs, every LC meeting, the LC day, all the events in your LC have like a spot where members can learn that they can go and exchange. So for every LC, it's different. Sometimes the VP TXP does a lot of things. Sometimes the VP oGCDP does a lot of the things. You guys just have to decide what you agree to do. Also, your VP OGIP should be with you for this whole process. Cool. Okay, so next up, Atlantis bring back. Woo! Atlantis, it was awesome. So guys, this is a very special section. In Atlantis, there was a lot of education and like fun times. Yes. And it was a really good reminder that we need to be more, I think, connected as a network. So in the Atlantis, the NST LC trackers, a lot of the NST were there to actually work directly with VPs or the TLPs. So for this section, I'm going to ask Isra, can you take over and present this whole thing? And Isra, just tell me when to click and I can click. Gracias, Isra. Y gracias, Mane, Maria Ros, Laura. I love you too, Isra. Yeah, no. Cállate. No. So I mean, I know Isra just asked like if you have questions, but maybe can I ask, does someone else want to share? Maybe did you learn another thing that you would like to say from Atlantis? Like Aleda, Alicia, Bere, Edson, Elena, Hugo. So you guys went to Atlantis. Like, did you guys, Valeria? Did you guys learn something you want to share? Okay, that's cool. If you want to share it, you can always wait for me. Oh, yes, yes. Bere, you can talk. Bere, did you want to talk? Excellent, Edson. ¿Quieres hablar un poco? Sí, Valeria. Alguien, habla. Sí. Mhm. Oh, gracias, Valeria. Exacto, exacto. Diga no. Oh, gracias. Edson, ¿quieres? Nosotros. ¿O alguien? Sí, no, es muy importante. Edson, no sabía que tienes fans. Uh, ok. Acaban de abrir el fan club. Ok. Bere, ¿quieres hablar o no? Oh, ok. Gracias, María. ¿Ah, sí quieres? Ok. Te amamos también. ¿Alguien más? Si quieres. Sí, sí, sí. No, no, no. Ok, no. Bueno, vámonos. So, thanks, guys. Before I move to the last part, I just want to say, like, I think this is really awesome. Like, we have a lot of the education finished. We have a lot of people who have experience or went to Atlantis. Like, a lot of things are happening. So, if you guys ever feel lost, like in Atlantis, I learned that the most like important thing is just to ask for help from other people. Because honestly, like I do not have all the answers. Yes, I know things, but honestly, in Atlantis, like people were asking other VPs and members what they do, and it's so much better. I remember, for example, like Dani Arista from UNAM, she shared how she makes her EPs track standards because her EPs, whenever they get their like visa or something, they like post on Facebook. Like that small thing is really helpful. And I know like Aleida in Sinaloa has really good marketing synergy, so she shared that with all the other people. So all of this sharing, like we're doing it now, but it can also happen like at other times, not just on WhatsApp. Maybe you guys can maybe have like a Skype meeting with other VPs from your tier or from your region or whatever you want. Like all of the answers are there. So if you ever feel like lonely or frustrated, like we're all here. We can help. And that was for me the biggest thing I learned from Atlantis. So moving on. Now we're at the end of the meeting, and it's time to work, 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 work. It's my fucking favorite song. Oh my god! Like I listen to it every day. My whole team, MC team, like we sing this song every day, and in the house and in the office. Oh my god. So yeah. Anyways, so it's time to work. What does this mean? This basically means that from now until Rosh Lomeneo. From now until Fruit Peak, there's nothing to do but action. Like no more education, no more like motivation. If a member's not working or they don't want to be part of Isaac, like they leave. Like now is time to work. Like if your member is not matching, I do not know what they're doing. Like if you don't have enough leads, like talk to marketing. Like people just need to work, especially like OGX and marketing. So now is like the most critical time. April and May is the peak month for matching, and we need to make it happen. So as part of that, I just want to add, besides working in the club and like kissing other people, I want you guys to, it's not like a campaign, but literally just share what you're doing. So I talked with my MCB, and honestly, like, and a lot of people, like you guys have said, oh, you know, maybe you feel frustrated, or there are things that, you know, aren't working out, or we're not reaching our goals. And that's okay, because we can share with each other. So what I want to ask you guys is like the action from this VP meeting is this week. Whenever your team is working, or if you have a stand or info session, or you're matching, or EP signs contract, like whatever the hell it is, like take a photo. We're gonna have like a big campaign. I want every single person, like take a photo of your team when they're working. If you have like a matching party, like take a photo of the team and share, like on the WhatsApp group, the Facebook group, or like just on Facebook normally, share. And when you share, you can put like hashtag yo si ando macheando, or hashtag macheando ando. I don't know what they mean, but like Danny Hernandez told me that it's good. And why we're doing this is because this is really like culture. It's just literally like all of us work, you guys work so hard, you deserve to share it and have other people actually see like, oh my God, you know, like Ale from Oaxaca is working hard and her members are having fun. And if we just share this, like I think it'll create a better atmosphere or like ambience for everyone to make like our work more fun. Even though we're far apart in Hermosillo or Tabasco, Oaxaca, like it doesn't matter. We can still share this stuff and feel closer. So the action for this week is you have to take this photo and post on social media. And not just this week, but next week and all the way until Junio. Like every single week. Just literally, what are you doing? Share it. And as OGCDP, we can support each other and post like, you know, little hearts and whatever. So that's my ask. And Elena asks, let's do the roll call challenge. Oh my God, yeah. Like your team doing the roll call? Yes, let's do that. Okay. Every team must do the OGCDP roll call. That's awesome. Then we can make like, we can post them all on YouTube. And on YouTube, like everyone can see that like every LC in OGCDP knows the roll call. That's fucking awesome, Elena. Tus bebés no perrean, pero son mexicanos. ¿Cómo es posible? Yo soy blanco y puedo perrear. Son super troncos. Okay. Yeah. So Elena, that was an awesome idea, and I know that like if we spend more time, we can think of other fun ideas for us to just share OGCDP with the world. Okay? So this is the action for this week. I expect everyone to take that photo, even if proxies. I see proxies like Alejandro and Claudia. Who else? Victor, Rodrigo proxy, Victor. Again, you guys, like even you guys, take photos of your members, and we could just share on Facebook. Cool. So that is everything for the meeting. I am finished. Are there any questions or things you want to discuss? Okay. Sí, no, sí, 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 no, no, no. Cool. Good, good, good. All right then. Thank you everyone for coming. No, thank you, Valeria. Y Maria, Sony, Laura, Varenka, Ale, Bere. I love you guys too. More mezcal. No, Ale. Mezcal es horrible. Lo odio. Pero voy a beberlo si me envías. Okay, my Spanish sucks, but whatever. Mezcale. Okay. Bye, guys. Good night. Have a nice night. Adios.